Tonight in Your Voice, Your Vote, Ohio's chief elections official is suggesting a ban on ballot drop boxes. The idea is getting pushback from voting rights group and the governor. 13 Action News reporter Josh Croup live with that reaction tonight. Josh.
And Diane, they're limited to one per county in Ohio, only allowed to be at county's Board of Elections facilities and monitored 24/7 by video surveillance. But Secretary of State Frank LaRose suggests Ohio should eliminate them altogether.
The latest chapter in Ohio's fight over ballot drop boxes.
There's no reason to limit drop boxes when they are so secure.
Jen Miller is the executive director of the League of Women Voters of Ohio. Her group filed a lawsuit challenging part of an Ohio elections law that limited who can return a voter's absentee ballot, arguing it discriminated against people with disabilities. A court agreed and blocked that part of the law.
Bottom line, grandchildren, caregivers, roommates, and other common sense helpers should be able to assist someone who has a disability or mobility challenges in returning their absentee ballot.
But in response to the ruling, Secretary of State Frank LaRose suggested in a letter to leaders to the legislature that they should possibly ban drop boxes because a person could return any number of ballots to one that's unattended. He ordered local elections officials to post these messages on their drop boxes, mandating that voters are only allowed to return their own ballots here. If somebody's helping to return another person's ballot, they have to see a Board of Elections official and fill out this form.
This would mean that lots of voters would have to be available during working hours to get their ballots back for loved ones. It's an unnecessary hurdle that's going to make it harder for voters and elections officials.
Governor Mike DeWine this week was asked about banning drop boxes, brushing off the idea.
I think we do a very good job in Ohio running elections. And I think anyone who wants to change what we do has a burden of proof of showing that there's a problem with what we do now.
If lawmakers ultimately do decide to get rid of drop boxes, it wouldn't happen until after this November's election. Lee.